Hey folks, this is Caleb Foshi with the Dust Bowl Catholic, and this is my Catholic dollar. All right, so consumerism. We're building a base this week and the past weeks on where we're going as we march towards being the best Catholic we can be with regards to money. And this week we're going to talk about consumerism because really that is what drives us to the debt that we have for the most part here in America. Consumerism is our issue here in America. Now, what exactly is consumerism? So again, we're going to go to the dictionary. Here's what it says. Consumerism, a noun, is a preoccupation with and an inclination toward the buying of consumer goods. Okay, so the key word there is preoccupation. And of course, our preoccupation comes also from the advertising that we're inundated with on a daily, hourly, almost by the minute basis. Whether you're looking at a phone or on the internet or in the car listening to the radio, you're going to get some sort of advertising that tells you that you will be so much better if you get one of these, or people will think so highly of you if you get this. And it's really become very nefarious recently. Back in the day, really the key with those advertisements was talking about how good the product worked. Even if you go to YouTube and look up old car commercials, it was all about the capabilities. Whereas now, everything is how you look, what people will think about you. They're playing with our emotions rather than with our needs. It's all about wants, not needs. All right? So let's take a look at the Catechism and what it says. In paragraph 2113, it says, idolatry not only refers to false pagan worship. Idolatry consists in divinizing what is not God. You cannot serve God and mammon. So, yes, consumerism is a type of idolatry. By making that the center of your life, by getting stuff is the center of your life, God is no longer the center of your life. So let's look at some papal encyclicals. The ecological question, which accompanies the problem of consumerism, is his desire to have rather than be. Man consumes the resources of the earth in an excessive and disordered way. So this harkens back to stewardship from last week. We have to be a good steward of what God gives us, whether it's the money or the resources in the earth. And consumerism goes starkly against that. If your whole purpose in life is to buy and use and throw away, buy, use, throw away, that's going to cause you to enable companies to wantonly destroy the earth and the resources found therein in order to make the doodad that they're trying to sell. Let's take another look at another encyclical. Staying in Centesimus Annus, it says, in consumerism, people are ensnared in a web of false and superficial gratifications rather than being helped to experience their personhood in an authentic and concrete way. If this doesn't talk about the Facebook, Instagram lifestyle that's going on today, I don't know what else is. You have folks who have the most followers of anybody, all because they put up pictures that are heavily photoshopped and are either immodest or something to that effect. Consumerism drives that because it's these people who have these millions of followers, all because of the types of pictures they put up. But if they're shown drinking a certain drink or wearing a certain brand or something like that, the people who want to be this fake perception of reality, they will go and buy these things because it makes them more like them, when in reality it's not. So Let's take another look. It says, it is not wrong to want to live better. What is wrong is a style of life directed towards having rather than being, and which wants to have more not in order to be more, but in order to spend life in enjoyment as an end in itself. So again, our lives are not our own. We must be good stewards of them. And how are you a good steward? When you take the gifts that God has given you and make them better to benefit other people. It's okay to want to live better, but it's not okay to have just for the sake of having. Not okay to spend your life just trying to be in enjoyment all the time. There is purpose in suffering. Ask Saint Therese about that one. Let's take another look. Skipping to Evangelium Vitae, Pope John Paul II again says, the values of being are replaced by those of having. The only goal which counts is the pursuit of one's own material well-being. The so-called quality of life is interpreted primarily as inordinate consumerism. Again, let's talk about that quality of life that he's talking about there. If somebody values the quality of life from a spiritual mindset, are you happy with what you have? Are you happy with your family? Do you take good care of your family despite your poverty? It's a mindset shift. That's what all this program is a mindset shift. There's no way that a money-based quality of life makes you the best Catholic you can be. Let's switch over to the Bible. Okay, in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5, it says, keep your life free from love of money and be content with what you have. Be content with what you have. This is the key phrase, maybe in the entire Bible, that fights against consumerism. Be content with what you have. It is so hard. I told you the story last week of our Honda Pilot and how it was paid off and it was a great car, but I wanted something more. I didn't need something more. I wanted something more. And what did I do? I created debt and consumed when I didn't really need to. At that moment, my happiness consisted of sea coolers. What kind of a person wraps their happiness in sea coolers? Me. Let's look at our homework for this week. So, much like last week, we're going to hit up prayer and the saints. The Rosary, St. Matthew, St. Jude in some cases, still huge in all of this. We are still going to communicate. This is the bedrock upon which we are going to build this program. Communicate with your spouse. Be on the same page. If you're tired of not sleeping well at night because you're afraid of what bills you're going to find in the mailbox tomorrow, it's time to get on the same page. And then in the coming weeks, I'm going to show you a plan to get out. And last, you're still going to discern. With consumerism, it's the obtaining of stuff. Again, just like last week, if you have too much stuff, get rid of it, sell it, use that money to pay down your debt. Thanks for coming back with us this week. I'm Caleb Foshi with the Dust Bowl Catholics My Catholic Dollar. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends so they can see what we're doing here too. We'll see you next week, and until that time, be not afraid.